Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Kyo and today's video is an art haul with a mystery box I was not expecting to get. I ordered one item and a few more came in this box. I got a water brush pen set, which I've been testing these out and I actually do kind of like them. That little thing is what I actually ordered, which came with binder clips and this tiny little travel sketchbook, which I'm really excited to use. The paper seems like pretty decent quality for watercolor, so I'm pretty juiced to get out there and do some painting with it. I've been working on building a travel kit for a while. Okay, so I could not figure out how to open this thing and kind of crashed out a little and then realized the plastic was just slid under there. I wasn't expecting them. I kind of wanted to check out these watercolor pens first because I actually have been wanting them. I guess I did not read the description well enough on Amazon because I was not expecting them to show up. But it has a good arrangement of sizes and some small flats, which I really was excited to use. That's what I've put in my travel kit right now and it's really working out. So yeah, nice little surprise, especially after I just bought one at the art store for a lot more, and it's okay, but these ones were doing a little better. They're easier to squeeze the water out. Yeah, this is the one that I've put in my travel pack right now. Gonna get the lid off of there. This one, it seems like kind of like a mop brush to me. I don't know how much I'll use that one, but we'll see. I'll test them all out, give them a fair chance. And this one, the hairs got shoved underneath, so it kind of needs to be fixed a little bit. I attempted to fix it, but I'll probably go back and cut it with some scissors. They hold a good amount of water too, although it's a little tall so it doesn't fit in my pencil pouch as well as the other one. I might change what I hold all my pens in. And this is what I actually ordered to start setting up my travel watercolor kit. I've been wanting one of these tiny little wooden palettes, although I have been using it this week and I kind of want to get a different one, but this is a really good cheap option just to like get started. It's so cute. I love how small it is. The magnets are pretty strong. They're not like the most amazing, but they work. It goes perfectly with this little palette too. But yeah, you just clip it right in there. I wanted this because I have really like shaky, weak hands and I don't want to hold a palette as well as a sketchbook. I just want to have one thing in my hand. So it's been working pretty nicely. I enjoy it. This is my regular sketchbook that I've been using, so I wanted to see how it looked in there. I think I want to buy different clips though, because these ones do kind of dent the pages. If I'm working on the left side of the book, it's fine because it clips to the backboard, but if I'm working on the other side, I have to clip it to the pages, so then it dents them. But yeah, super cute. I don't know what I'm doing here, just playing around with it. So the other stuff that I got were my first Daniel Smith watercolors. I got just some like colors that kind of called to me, which is random because I usually never get orange, but trying to step outside my box a little bit. Just looking at how cute it is. I got a kneaded eraser from Prismacolor. This one's kind of huge, I realized. And then I also got a Faber-Castell kneadable eraser, and I think I like this one better. It also has a little plastic case so I can put it into my pencil pouch without it getting dirty. A glue stick so I can start collaging in my sketchbook. A Micron pen. I have never had one before, so I'm really excited to start using this in my sketchbook. Waterproof, of course, since I mainly do watercolor. And then I got a new drawing pencil. I've never really had a fancier drawing pencil, although I did get the wrong one. And then I wanted to try these Neocolors. I've been watching videos on them, so I got one blue color that day. And another sketchbook. I've been trying out the art creation ones after watching some videos that kind of made me realize that I have never had a sketchbook that was bound like this. I always get the like, what is that called? With the wire binding. I don't know, I'm forgetting. I'll remember eventually. But yeah, I've never had one that's like bound like this, so I wanted to try something different. I've never had this shape either, which I'm discovering is kind of like an awkward shape for me. So I don't know how much use it will get, but something different is nice. Spiral bound, that's what it is. Spiral bound sketchbooks are the ones that I normally get. So I need to pick out 8 colors to fill this with. So I only did get a few Daniel Smith, which I should have just thought ahead and picked out 8 different Daniel Smith colors, but that's alright because I have all these Winsor and Newton ones that are sitting in a box not getting used. So I'm gonna pick out some colors that I'll use often to fill this with. I wanted like a good arrangement, but I think I might like use up what I've done and redo it later. But for now it's been a nice arrangement. I like it. And so I've got a red and then the opera pink from Daniel Smith, and then Purell orange, I believe is that color, and then a yellow and green, and I can't remember what that blue is called. And then my imperial purple and a black. And then I wanted to work in sepia brown, so I was like, I could mix green, so I guess I'll get rid of that one so I can have black and brown. I can put the green in a bigger palette, so that's what I decided to do. Try to get myself set up here. And then after opening this yellow, I realized that it dried out. So I'll have to get another yellow, unfortunately. Figured I'd start with the red. That'll be top left corner. That one was luckily still alive. I was a little nervous how I was gonna get these colors into the palette, but the toothpick method really worked pretty well. I just like scraped some off and then plopped it in there. Tried to work out all the air bubbles. Zoom in a little bit. It was really relaxing filling these. And zoom out. Time for the pink. I was really excited about this pink. It's called Opera Pink. And it's my first time having just like a really bright neon pink, which I love. I love doing black and pink together. So this one really checked a box that I haven't been able to fill yet because I almost always get the basic primary colors. Sometimes I'll get like a pinky purple color, but this one is brand new, fresh, hot pink, and I've been using it in a lot of my pictures. This toothpick method really helped minimize the mess too. I was a little worried I was gonna make a big mess, but it's working out. It's working out pretty well. So can't use that yellow. I decided to put the orange right under the red. I thought the orange and the pink would go really well together, but I haven't used the orange as much as I thought I would. I should try to do like a monochromatic painting with more orange. Get in there. And this blue, which was a oh, it's phthalo blue. This is a really pretty one. It's the phthalo blue green shade. I really love this one. It mixes really well with other colors for just like really vibrant mixes. Sorry, words today. I'm still learning how to do voiceovers. Does not come naturally to me. I talk to myself a lot when I'm like painting, which maybe I should just film myself when I'm painting rather than doing voiceovers, but we'll get there. I'll be swatching these colors in the end too. I had to let this dry, but I put them on another palette so I could at least swatch them. And then here we've got Imperial Purple. This one was really pretty too, but I feel like I might want a different purple for the next palette I do. It's very dark, moody purple. These look super full right now, but I actually did have to go in the next day after they had dried down and put a little bit more because the wells kind of like dip down after they've dried. I tried to fill them up really full, but it's still like creviced after they dried. So here I've got the Winsor & Newton Black, which is really like, it's not my favorite black. I love my Paul Rubens black way better than this one. I think I'll try a Daniel Smith black as well, but I might do a video swatching the different blacks. I know some people like don't want black in their watercolor palette at all, but I am a black lover, secret goth over here. I love black and gray with like splashes of pink or purple, so I definitely need to have like a really pigmented black. And then I've got Winsor & Newton Sepia Brown in the last spot. So I wanted to be able to do some landscaping pieces, so I needed a brown that I didn't have to mix, because I hate trying to mix a brown. It never comes out the exact shade that I want. I'm still so sad about that yellow. This was the beginning of my weekend when I started filling this up, and I decided I was gonna go to the art store every day that week. So stay tuned, because I can't help myself and I go back and I get a yellow. Yeah, it just looks so empty. It needed that yellow in there. And I couldn't mix any greens without it too, so it was like I can't continue until I have that yellow. I did do some swatching the first day though. I just got like an old palette I had sitting there and really quickly tried to swatch them, just because I'm too impatient to wait for it to dry, and I wanted to see what these new colors looked like. See, isn't that pink gorgeous? I love it. There we go, a little more in view. And the orange is very vibrant too. The pink and the orange go good together. And the phthalo blue. One's just a really pretty blue color as well. Imperial purple. See, it's a nice purple shade, but I feel like alongside the pink, it's not as vibrant and pretty as I was hoping. So I'll probably go pick out another purple. And we've got the black. And then the sepia brown. Kind of hard to see this far away, but it is just like a nice basic brown, tried and true. So then I just wanted to try mixing a couple to see what I could get out of this palette. Couldn't decide what I wanted to mix together first though, so a little indecision here. Pink and the orange together. Excuse me, I need to drink more of my tea. I'm kind of like glitching out here because I realized the yellow is the cornerstone of my mixing. I really need it. Kind of like a royal blue with those two mixed together. Imperial Pink and the Phthalo Blue made a nice shade as well. Look at it, so cute. Now part 2, where I couldn't help myself. I got that yellow. So this is day 2, it's dried down a little bit. You can see how they kind of dip. I'm so excited to get this yellow in here because it really makes the palette look so much nicer, completely filled up and with that pop of yellow. This yellow is so pretty on paper too. Wow, my focus in and out. I just recently discovered that you can lock the focus on your phone, so I'll be doing that in the future. But yeah, they definitely dip down. So I did add more on top just to make it last longer because the wells are so small. So now we gotta go in and add the swatch to the sketchbook. Look at that. It's so pretty. So vibrant. I don't know that I've tried mixing the opera pink and the yellow together yet. That might make a really pretty orange. Or did I just do it there? Wow. Here we go, the best one, the best mix, the blue and the yellow together. It makes such a beautiful green. I've been painting some bushes and trees with this palette and I really like that combination. Kind of playing around with them a little, trying to get inspired. This YouTube channel in general is just a lot of my journey to get re-inspired to do art because I haven't in so long. Sometimes I just hit a wall and I don't know what to do. It's been helping doing the intuitive painting, just random stuff, letting myself play instead of trying to do a specific drawing or a specific piece. Yeah, look at those. I really like this little palette. I'm really excited to get out and use it outside of my house. So far I've only used it in the house. Ah yes, and I almost forgot the Neocolors. I had to go back and get more after playing with that one the first day. These are so cool. I had never heard of them before, but they're really fun. It's like a water-soluble crayon. Because I use watercolor pencils a lot, so this feels like a little bit of an upgrade. I love the texture that they leave. So I've been experimenting with doing my intuitive paintings with the crayons, just doing shapes and blending out the color. I'll probably eventually buy the set so I can have a good range of colors, but at the art store I just went ahead and grabbed a few colors that I knew I would use a lot. Although silly me, I forgot to get black. And then the white. The white is really good for doing over dark colors. So yeah, just go in with some water and look how beautifully it blends out. I have noticed on this sketchbook paper in particular though, it does start to like pill up a little bit, so you can't be too heavy-handed with the rubbing the color out, but just a little bit is not bad and it looks really pretty. They're really fun to play around with. Highly suggest. I think the purple might be one of my favorites of the colors I picked out. It does seem like you need to let the paint dry before you put more on top. It doesn't deposit as well. Oh yeah, this page I'm saving for all of my Daniel Smith colors. Had to add the yellow on there. I really like the way the Micron pen writes on this paper too. So I got blue cobalt the first day, and then the second day I got the red, which is ruby red. Yellow is lemon yellow. Jade green, which for me is like a seafoam green. Periwinkle blue. I feel like these could have better names. And then white. Oh, and I wanted to see how they did over black, because I feel like if I get a black sketchbook, these would be really pretty. So I just drew a little black smudge so that I could do the color over the top. I don't know how well you can see that, but they do look great over black. It's just a lot of possibilities with these crayons. I'll have to experiment. And then the white. Yeah, it's very cool. It's really fun finding new things. It helps you be a little more creative. Once it's dry, you can definitely layer it better. A little experimenting, putting them over the watercolor. I see that combination there with the pink, purple, and green. Yellow you can barely see on top of the orange. And here I wanted to see how well they would mix together. Grab some water and just kind of blend it out. I probably should have started with the yellow and worked my way out. But I do like the combination of the blue and the yellow. Yeah, see, if I'd done yellow to red, it probably would have shown a little bit more orange. That one just kind of got muddled together, but I still like it. You see the yellow to the blue, that one just really makes me happy. I love mixing green, I guess. I'm just realizing this. The blue looks nice blended out on the pink. The yellow, you can't really see it that well. And that is the end of my little art haul and swatching. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way through, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye!